Wee. Hey there, friends. I'm back. I have one heck of a movie. Oh, my goodness, my throat. I have one heck of a movie to review with you guys. I misplaced something. I can't find it, but oh well. Please forgive the glare of the light behind me. I'm in my glasses. I'm sorry. I know you don't care about the glare. It has been a while, you guys. It's been a long time. Almost, well, last year. I guess last video I did was last year. Hey friends. So I'm coming to you with a movie review. Long in the making. I heard about this movie, gosh, a long while ago now. Probably about 6 months, 5, 6 months ago. And I wanted to come to you and share this with you. And I just, life's busy. Life is crazy. Well, I just watched it, and wow. Of course, as you know, it's The Whale by Brendan Fraser. And I have to tell you, this movie is not what I thought it was going to be. This absolutely blew my mind. Wow. His performance in this was amazing. So, I watched when I first saw it in theaters, I saw the trailer for this. And I was immediately like, oh yeah, I definitely have to watch this. It just looks so intriguing and interesting. And I took it, without, other than seeing the trailer, I thought it was about this guy that, everyone, just a big heavy-set guy, and everyone called him the Whale because he was just 800 plus pounds, and, how he had maybe had some emotional issues or something like that made him want to basically eat. And made him, eating makes you feel better, right? So, total different twist. Totally different twist. Not how I thought it was gonna go down. I mean, basically, this movie really hits home for me. My mom, as a child, my mom was very large, not 800 pounds, but 400, easy 400 pounds, I think, at her largest. And she's not a very tall woman. She's only 5'6". And my whole life, I mean, my entire life, my mom was big. And I never knew why until I was probably about 20. I just straight up said, hey, why are you so big? Do you know what's behind this? Come to find out, my mom was part of a group called Overeaters Anonymous most of my childhood, and she tried a lot of different things to quit the binge eating, and it was a binge eating disorder. My mom would secretly hide candy bars, and she would drink a 2-liter bottle of soda every day. Every day she would drink a 2-liter bottle of soda, or we'd go down to the gas station and she'd refill her 32-ounce, like, it was like a big mug. It was like a great big, like, mug, sippy cup. I think she called it a sippy. And it was just something we did, I mean, I didn't know anything about it. My childhood, I didn't think about anything. My mom and my dad both sheltered me from pain of life as a child, which I think as parents, that's our job, is to shelter our children to some degree of stuff. When my mom first came to America, and then a little bit of her story, but I don't want to get too much into it. But when my mom first came to America, she was abused. Coming home from work one night, and it caused her to subconsciously eat to make herself big, and then that way no one would find her attractive. That was her story. I know, so I'm not a fat guy. I mean, I'm probably 30 pounds overweight, but I find I do the same thing. I eat to cover up the pain. I had no fault of my parents, but I had a pretty hard, traumatic childhood, and so I find that, you know, certain things kind of mask the pain. My family, my friends, I know a lot of people that are like that, and my heart just aches for them, because what goes on in their head is not something that most people that are morbidly obese ever want to think about. They kind of want to hide it. And with this film, it really kind of puts in perspective for us normies. I don't know what you would call, you know, non-big people. It kind of really puts you in their world and the traumatic life encounters and that kind of stuff that cause this. A big part of my life, I thought that being big was that person's fault. You're fat, it's your fault. And I don't believe that's necessarily true. Yes, you are the one putting food in your mouth and overeating, but there's a lot going on there. I have been, for the last 4 or 5 years, I have been trying to lose this 30 pounds I have, and I'm going to tell you, I am straight up addicted to carbohydrates and sugars. Like, I think all of us are. I think society's probably designed it so that potato chips and sodas and French fries are, you know, deep battered and like just crap, basically, is addictive. The food that we eat is addictive. You know, it's not that far out there as far as the knowledge goes, but the food that we ate 150 years ago is not what we're eating today, what we're not calling food. What we call food today really isn't food. You hear all the time, you hear about these people that are massively obese and they're actually starving to death. They're fat people starving to death. And it's kind of a weird concept, you know, but they're malnutrition. They've got all this extra carbs and extra sugar that they're storing, but they never get to burn it because they never go into ketosis. Anyways, enough. I don't need to give you a history lesson on how all that works. But back to the movie, The Whale. Brandon Fraser. Wow. He did such a fantastic job with this. He got an Oscar, I believe, for this. Yeah, just amazing. Absolutely amazing film. Wow. Definitely a must-see. I never thought I would say this, but this is up there on my favorite list now. I would say this is definitely in my top 5 as far as all-time favorite movies. This one was amazing. This is something that I could watch over and over and over again. Fantastic film. Very well done. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna probably go watch it again. Wow, it's so, there's so much there. It's so complex, so deep, and yet it's so, he really puts you in his pain and what he's going through. I really thought it was going to be a movie where it's like happily ever after. He changes his life and he loses all the weight and he becomes athletic, and it was not that. Definitely not that, but it was definitely amazing. So, okay, I could ramble on, forever and ever and ever. I just want to say Happy New Year, you guys. Thank you so much for staying here with me. I'm going to try. I'm crossing fingers here. I'm gonna try to put up more of my entire movie collection videos. Oh my gosh, I have gotten so many movies since October. So many movies. I have horror pack stuff that's come out, collection stuff, found new titles. Dude, there's so much stuff. I've got three of the Apple boxes full of new titles since October. I had my daughter's grandma, so weird situation, but my daughter's grandma, they moved and they left all of their DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff behind, and they had a lot of stuff, and they said, hey, if you want it or if you're interested in having it, go for it. It's all yours. Take it. And so I went through it. I probably kept about 20% of what they gave me. Most everything else was duplicates. The horror box, I don't know how many more months I have left of that, but probably another 2 maybe. I'm not continuing on with the horror box. I've only watched 3 of the movies. The rest of them they don't look interesting to me. I'm not a fan of horror movies. I watch 1 or 2 here and there, but I'm not huge in love with them. But I did find a new subscription box that I'm really excited about. You can go, I believe you can do it through Facebook. They have a website too, and through Amazon. And it is called Loved Again Media. And so I will be doing a reveal of that here pretty soon, where they send you 10 random Blu-rays. So you can get Blu-rays, DVDs, Blu-rays and DVDs. I believe they do vinyl records, video games. They do video games too. But I saw the Blu-rays. As you guys know, I have a few Blu-rays here and there. I would say I probably have about 300 Blu-rays in total, but the majority of my collection is either DVD or VHS. And my thought process here was, I'll take 10 once a month, 10 random Blu-rays, and I'll, if it's an upgrade, that's awesome. Because I don't have so many titles, I'm sure that I probably won't have too many duplicates. But I figure, you know what, it's not the worst thing ever. It's like 26 or 27 bucks for 10 titles once a month. That averages out actually to be cheaper than Horror Pack, and Horror Pack you only got 4. And yeah, and so they give you like 4 different genres to pick from. I picked family, comedy, science fiction, and thriller. I think those are the ones I picked. So I'm really kind of excited to do that. These guys have been around for a long time. Just discovered them. I didn't know. I literally just discovered them. So really excited. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, a lot of things have been happening. A lot of new stuff. A lot of crazy things. So I will be coming back. I am gonna do more here on the channel. It is January. There's not a whole lot going on in the garden. I am in the process right now of finishing my retaining wall. So I'm building around all the beds in my. So I've got 2 big beds in my front yard. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I'm taking out the red brick and I'm adding cinder, not cinder block. What do they call that? It's a locking brick around the beds, and then I'm adding more wood chips to it. But a little bit of little things here and there. Got some tires because I'm going to be gardening. I think I'm going to be gardening in tires. That's a conversation. Anyways, that's all on the other channel. The wife, I think, will be coming back to the other channel, but I'm not 100% sure. She's well, she could use some prayers. She's going through some stuff, and if she tells you about it or not, that's between her and you. But probably won't see her again very much in the next couple of months. She'll be fine. She'll be okay. It's just she's kind of got to work on some things. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with you here hopefully soon. All right, I'm rambling. I've been rambling here for like the last 10 minutes. Y'all have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're new to my channel and you're just curious on what I do, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and check out some of my old videos. I do movie reviews, accuracy, and all this detail work and stuff on them. I'm the layman guy. I'm the average. That ain't gonna happen. So, all right. Until next time, you guys, have yourselves a fantastic day. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and well, bye for now.